Japan has the longest life expectancy and lowest rates of digestive diseases in the world. Their centenarians share one common secret: exceptional gut health maintained through daily practices most people have never heard of. Today, I'm revealing the Japanese gut health practices that create the world's healthiest microbiomes. Japanese people have gut bacterial diversity 30% higher than Americans. They have lower rates of IBS, inflammatory bowel disease, and colon cancer. This isn't genetics. Japanese people who move to America and adopt Western diets lose these benefits within one generation. It's their lifestyle and food. Here's what they do differently. Fermented foods at every meal. The average Japanese person eats fermented foods multiple times daily, not once a week, multiple times per day. Miso soup for breakfast provides billions of beneficial bacteria from fermented soybeans. Natto, fermented soybeans with a sticky texture, is a breakfast staple containing Bacillus subtilis that's incredibly beneficial. Tsukemono, fermented pickled vegetables, accompany lunch and dinner. Different vegetables fermented in rice bran create diverse bacterial strains. This constant probiotic intake maintains exceptional gut bacterial diversity. Western probiotic supplements contain 5 to 15 strains. A traditional Japanese diet provides over 50 different bacterial strains daily from various fermented foods. The natto factor. Natto deserves special attention. It's fermented soybeans with a strong smell and sticky texture that Westerners often find off-putting. But natto contains nattokinase, an enzyme that improves circulation and reduces inflammation. It's loaded with vitamin K2, crucial for gut and bone health. The Bacillus subtilis bacteria in natto are particularly effective at crowding out harmful bacteria. Studies show regular natto consumption significantly increases beneficial gut bacteria and reduces inflammatory markers. Japanese people who eat natto daily have noticeably better gut health than those who don't. Seaweed. The prebiotic powerhouse. Japanese people eat seaweed daily. Nori wrapped around rice, wakame in miso soup, kombu for making stock. Seaweed contains unique fibers that Western gut bacteria can't digest. But Japanese people harbor specific bacteria acquired from generations of seaweed consumption that can break down these fibers. Research shows Japanese guts contain bacteria from marine sources that Americans completely lack. These bacteria produce beneficial compounds when fed seaweed that Western microbiomes can't create. Seaweed also provides iodine, minerals, and compounds that reduce gut inflammation and support beneficial bacteria. The tea ceremony. Mindful eating. The Japanese tea ceremony isn't just about drinking tea. It's a practice of mindfulness that extends to all eating. Japanese culture emphasizes eating slowly, chewing thoroughly, and being present during meals. This isn't just philosophy. It directly improves digestion. Thorough chewing releases enzymes in saliva that begin breaking down food. Slow eating allows proper stomach acid secretion. Mindfulness activates the parasympathetic nervous system, optimizing digestive function. Americans often eat while distracted, watching TV or working. We barely chew before swallowing. This creates digestive stress. The Japanese approach prevents it. Portion control and variety. Traditional Japanese meals feature small portions of many different foods. A typical meal includes rice, miso soup, pickled vegetables, fish, and several small vegetable dishes. This variety feeds diverse gut bacteria. Different foods contain different fibers and nutrients. Each supports different bacterial species. Western meals often center on one large protein with minimal variety. A steak with potatoes provides limited bacterial food compared to 8 small dishes with diverse ingredients. Japanese people also practice hara hachibu, eating until 80% full. This prevents overeating that stresses the digestive system and creates bacterial imbalance. Rice as the base. White rice is the staple carbohydrate. When cooked and cooled, rice forms resistant starch that feeds beneficial gut bacteria. Japanese people often eat leftover rice, maximizing resistant starch content. This resistant starch produces butyrate when fermented by gut bacteria. Butyrate is crucial for gut lining health and reduces inflammation. The rice-based diet is also lower in inflammatory omega-6 oils compared to Western wheat and corn-based diets. Fish. Over red meat. Japanese diets emphasize fish, providing omega-3 fatty acids that reduce gut inflammation. Americans eat far more red meat and processed meats that promote inflammatory bacteria. Studies show fish-based diets support beneficial bacteria like bifidobacterium and reduce harmful species like Bacteroides. The omega-3s from fish directly modulate gut bacterial composition. Minimal processed foods. Traditional Japanese cuisine uses whole ingredients prepared simply. Minimal processed foods, additives, or preservatives. Processed foods contain emulsifiers, artificial sweeteners, and chemicals that damage gut bacteria. The Japanese diet avoids these by emphasizing fresh, whole ingredients. Even Japanese convenience foods are less processed than American equivalents. The cultural preference for simple preparation protects gut health. The umami advantage. Japanese cuisine emphasizes umami, the fifth taste from fermented and aged foods. Miso, soy sauce, dashi broth, and aged fish provide intense umami. These umami-rich foods are often fermented, providing probiotics. They're also incredibly satisfying, preventing overeating. The depth of flavor from natural fermentation replaces the need for excessive salt, sugar, or fat. Matcha and green tea. Japanese people drink green tea throughout the day. Matcha ceremonies make tea consumption a daily ritual. Green tea contains polyphenols that act as prebiotics, feeding beneficial bacteria. Studies show regular green tea consumption increases bifidobacterium and reduces inflammatory species. The catechins in green tea also reduce gut inflammation directly. Daily tea drinking provides constant anti-inflammatory support to the digestive system. How to adopt Japanese gut practices. You don't need to move to Japan. Incorporate these practices starting today. Add miso soup to breakfast or lunch. Buy miso paste and dissolve 1 tablespoon in hot water with seaweed and tofu. Try natto if you can find it. Start with small amounts mixed into rice. The benefits outweigh the acquired taste. Eat fermented vegetables daily. Make or buy kimchi, sauerkraut, or Japanese pickles. Add seaweed to meals, nori sheets as snacks, wakame in soups, kombu for making broth. Drink green tea daily. 2 to 3 cups provide significant gut benefits. Practice mindful eating. Put away phones. Chew thoroughly. Eat slowly. Increase meal variety. Instead of 1 large portion, serve several small portions of different foods. Eat fish 3 to 4 times weekly. Focus on fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. The results you can expect. Incorporating Japanese gut practices produces noticeable improvements quickly. Within 1 week, digestion often improves from fermented foods and mindful eating. Within 2 weeks, bloating typically decreases. Within a month, bowel movements become more regular. Long-term adoption increases gut bacterial diversity measurably. Studies show people who adopt Japanese dietary patterns see bacterial diversity increases of 20 to 30% within 3 months. The anti-inflammatory effects become apparent through better energy, clearer skin, improved mood, and reduced digestive discomfort. Japanese people have the best gut health in the world through fermented foods at every meal, daily seaweed, mindful eating practices, portion control with variety, fish-based diets, and minimal processed foods. Start with miso soup daily. Add fermented vegetables, drink green tea, eat mindfully, incorporate seaweed. These aren't difficult changes. They're simple additions that dramatically improve gut bacterial diversity and reduce inflammation. The Japanese have perfected gut health over generations. Learn from the world's healthiest digestive systems. Your microbiome will thank you.